What's up, guys? Luke
and Chris back again with another Gaming Week in Review podcast,
where we talk about the things that have interested us in the world of video games each and every week.
And before we get started, be sure to tap like, hit subscribe, bell, notifications on. I hate begging, but clearly it's still necessary because none of y'all leaving comments.
Yeah, come on, comment down below.
Yeah, and with my
that being complained,
yeah, there you go.
Let's get right into it. Oh man. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, having a little bit of technical difficulties, but maybe
no,
never.
Power outage, PC outage, printer's not working, OBS had problems, and the Stream Deck's not working.
Yeah.
I mean, call that technical difficulties?
No. That's just a Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesday on a Friday.
Wednesday on a Friday. So bear with us, guys, because I'm kind of trying to do this manual as we're talking about things, but we're not going to hold us back from doing a Gaming Week in Review podcast.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna start.
No lights in the store didn't hold us back from making sales happen.
Yeah, we're making sales happening through no lights, and we're gonna make a podcast happen through nothing working. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're gonna start this thing off like we have been the last few weeks with. Dude, comment of the week.
It's the comments of the week. It's the comments of the week.
Oh yeah. Oh well. Oh well. This is the jankiest thing ever. Okay. All right. So there is that, and this week's comment of the week comes from Native Gaming.
Sly Cooper.
Native Gaming says, "Yes, bring back Sly Cooper," and we couldn't agree more. Sly Cooper.
Oh, there it is again. Oh.
There it is, and there it isn't. All right, Sly Cooper, awesome game, awesome franchise.
One of my favorites.
Had so many good memories playing. I don't think I played the third one, but I played the first two, and yeah, it's just a fun. It's like there's something about Sly Cooper that like it's almost like you're watching or you're playing a cartoon.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Sly Cooper's incredible. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
I've played all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And the 4th one ends on a cliffhanger, so they need to bring back Sly Cooper.
At least bring it to a close, right?
Yeah,
like,
give us something.
Give us some closure to like
Sly's in the middle
home.
of a desert in an unknown timeline. Like, we don't know what's happening with him.
So. You know what we need is the Sly collection. Like, I know we need Sly 5, but like it would be really cool to get a refresh Sly collection, kind of like the Insane trilogy or like the Spyro the Dragon game.
Well, the Sly HD collection's on the PS3, but I'd like one for the PS5.
I just don't like the PS3. Like that's like my least favorite console to play.
I love
Maybe we have to not be friends anymore.
I love the PS3.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can disagree and still be friends.
I think it's like the 64. Like I like the 64. I like the games that are on the 64, but it's not that great. Like there's way better Nintendo consoles.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I think the PS3 had the best lineup of games.
I think it had some really good games, and that's the only reason it survived because the hardware sucked.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. That controller, it really.
I like the DualShock 3. I grew up with it.
Really?
So, yeah, I don't have an issue with it. I played many years of Skate 3 on that thing, so.
I mean, I played PS2, and it's the same controller, and I played PS1, and it's the
same controller.
That's the problem.
They were like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Except it's not the exact same. It's just the same aesthetics.
Yeah,
because it does have 6-axis. All the buttons are analog.
Gyroscope and stuff, and like.
Which Xbox didn't do. Xbox didn't have the same tech as the PS3 and the controller.
No, they never had like the tech or the gimmicks. They always had a functional quality controller though. So like every Xbox controller that I've used, except for the Duke doesn't count.
It counts.
Has been aesthetically like it's just like it's a controller. It works. It's functional. It's comfortable. You can use it for a long period of time. But it doesn't have gyroscope, and it doesn't have accelerometer, and it doesn't have adaptive triggers now, right? So like it was
haptic
just
feedback.
Yeah, it doesn't have any of that stuff, but it's a controller. that works. So, you know, it's style versus function. So yeah. They both suck, but the PlayStation 3 controller, yeah,
he doesn't like it.
I was done.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sly Cooper, thank you so much, Native Gamer, for that comment. I think that's the first time you ever got comment of the week. So we do encourage new people to comment. You will probably most likely win comment of the week as long as it's somewhat coherent and understandable. Yeah.
Usually the competition for comment of the week is like that Spider-Man meme where Spider-Man's pointing at Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, like we just need something that can be like sort of latched onto. Yeah. So thank you, Native Gamer, and yes, bring Sly Cooper back, man. That would be great in some capacity. Right. New game, remaster the old games, do something.
They don't need a remaster.
They really don't. They really don't.
They hold up so well.
They do. Like, but like, can I play them on my PS5? Is that a thing?
Not yet.
Okay.
PS Now, remember.
Oh yeah. But
Spartacus.
Yeah, Project Spartacus. Freaking better be Sly Cooper on there. I'm gonna be pissed.
They still have the rights to Sly Cooper. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch Studios belongs to Sony still.
Oh
so
yeah.
They made Ghost of Tsushima. So.
Yeah, they definitely need to bring Sly over. All right, so yeah, thank you once again, Native Gamer, and moving on, we got our. Hang on, where is it?
Where is it?
There it is. I love my Stream Deck, guys. I mentioned I love my Stream Deck.
Wake up call.
This is the wake up call where we talk about games that we felt were slept on and deserve to be recognized. And this week is actually my turn to do the wake up call, and this week's wake up call is a little game I like to call Whiplash, and I wrote a few notes on this game. This game I actually grew up with, and this image is way too big, isn't it?
So we're trying to recreate that feeling of when you sit really close to the TV as a kid. We just want to
only it's just not working at all.
That authentic experience.
So we're gonna go ahead and try to do that. Okay, good enough, right? Like good enough. All right. So this is a little. It's a little game about a weasel and a rabbit that are chained together, and they're stuck in this laboratory. It's a 3D action platformer from the early 2000s, so you kind of know what to expect. It's goofy, it's zany, it's disgusting sort of humor, and it's just really freaking fun. You play this, your main characters are a weasel and a rabbit. You guys are chained together and you're stuck in this testing facility for animals. So they basically test cosmetics and products on animals, and you manage a way to break out and just basically run rampant around this facility.
Yeah.
And you just go beat up scientists and like you beat up the rabbit that's chained to you. You're using the weasel character that's an idiot, like doesn't really know what it's doing, just kind of thrashes around.
It's the brains and the brawn, man.
Exactly, and the brains is the rabbit. But the rabbit gets tortured through the whole thing, so it's just kind of hilarious. It's a super zany, over-the-top sort of game. This guy was developed by Crystal Dynamics, which is a pretty well-known developer, and it came out on the Xbox original and the PS2. This one had great voice acting. I recall the cutscenes being really funny, and it was just like a game that kind of left an impression on me.
I want to check this game out.
And it never really got any, like, no one really said much about it. It came out and it was, you know, IGN gave it a 7 out of 10, kind of a blah sort of score, and I think it just kind of got swept under the rug. It's a lot like Blink's the Time Sweeper.
Yeah.
Like a game that was really good, but it just maybe it came out at the wrong time, or like people were playing a different game at the time, and it just kind of got missed. So as the game progresses, I did want to say there are a few like negative effects with this game. I already got that.
Oh, nice.
A few negative effects with this game. It does become a little bit hard to figure out where you go next, because it's like an open facility and you can basically travel anywhere. Think Donkey Kong 64. As you progress through that game, you're like, wait, what Kong do I use? Where do I need to go now? Like, how do I collect? How do I get to the next part? That's what happens here later on in the game. But that could also be 12-year-old Luke brain being like, stupid and not knowing where to go. So, you know, definitely check this game out. Also, good news, it's not going for a fortune. Nope. You can get it anywhere between $15 and $30, depending on if you want a loose copy, CIB, things like that, on both Xbox and PlayStation. So, wake up call. Whiplash, awesome game. Go and check it out, guys, and let us know what you guys think about this game. If you guys have heard of this game, we got to give them reasons to comment. If you guys have heard of this game and you're like, ooh, me, like, let me know in the comment section down below. Let us know.
If you guys were born, go ahead and comment down below.
Yeah. Moving on, there is a new Xbox patent that actually just went public, and we thought it was kind of cool because we are predominantly physical media lovers. We do appreciate the convenience of digital media, but we like physical. So this is a patent that Microsoft filed for about... Are you okay?
Yeah, I don't quite understand what these images mean, but just...
Oh, yeah. So this is a patent that Microsoft filed for a couple of years ago. It just went public, actually, this week. So with patents, you have to realize that they, you know, sometimes come to fruition, sometimes don't. Right. PlayStation has a patent on how to use household items as a controller. Like on their system. They have a patent.
I've heard of that.
And that like, you want to use a banana as a gun, you can. But it never came to fruition. So this one,
PlayStation owns it.
Take with a grain of salt, but yeah, PlayStation does own it. So Microsoft, you're out of luck.
Yeah.
You can't use spatulas as a freaking
no banana gun.
Nope, can't do it. so yeah, take this one with a grain of salt, but we thought it was pretty cool. Basically, the idea here is that you would be able to put your disc into your physical media, which is the Xbox on the left, physical media reading Xbox, send that information connected to a user device, and then send it back to your digital only system. So it's a way to transfer games from your physical system to a digital only system. And I get it. It's probably not the most convenient. That's one way. You could also do a digital media service, maybe go to a location where there's sort of a server, bring your game there, and they will give you a digital download code in exchange.
Huh.
So, you know, I mean, it's a thing. Like, it could happen. Probably not.
They were just going to release a software that lets you use a DVD downloader.
No, I would just, you know what I would love?
External DVD player.
I would love to just see them do a thing where you can just put your disc into the game and it's like, oh, you have the game. Okay, like, here's your digital version.
But I have a Series S. I can't put my
or like, I'm sorry, an external drive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, sell a $50 external drive that just reads the game to verify you have it, and then boom, download it to your freaking digital system.
That's what I was saying.
That would be super cool, and I would like to see that, like, with the Series S now, but at least when they start to really push this digital only thing, like, next generation, I think we're really gonna see them put on the pressure on that.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to have
a market for used consoles that way.
Yeah.
Which is the idea for us.
Yeah, exactly. And use games, you know, that's a big thing, is like, use games, you know, they don't want that. They don't want people to resell their secondhand copy and have a market for that, and, you know, small businesses like 8-Bit Plus.
Xbox hates us.
Find
out why.
They don't. They don't want that crap. So yeah, this is cool. Maybe it happens. It probably won't, but we thought it was fun, and it interested us in the world of video games. So
each and every week.
Yep, each and every single
week, man.
Each and every week.
Even when I'm going on holiday, man.
Even when you're going on a holiday. That is a trooper right there.
For the best PlayStation experience, make sure your PS5 consoles.
This is the best I could do, guys. Like I said, technical difficulties, but we have some PlayStation update news, so I figured I would throw the generic offline update image when you go online to get your update for your PS5 on there. But basically, PS5 PS4, PS3,
and PS Vita
all received updates. And Chris, you actually put this together.
I did.
What's the story behind this?
It's pretty much exactly what I put there, which is there's a small performance upgrade. Maybe. There's really no way to tell with these old systems.
Definitely not a performance upgrade.
But the thing is
that's what they say all the
time. There was definitely a security upgrade.
Stability. That's what they call it.
Stability, yeah. But there was a security upgrade. Where every console now requires two-factor authentication. You're on the surface, you're like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that people can't break into my PlayStation 3. Anyways, so because of this,
yes,
you can no longer transfer files from your PSP or your Vita to your PS3.
That's dumb.
Because in order to do that, you had to turn off two-factor authentication to let it talk to each other. So they've inadvertently now completely eradicated download play for the PS3.
Oh, that sucks. So you can't play your PS3 game on your Vita anymore?
Or transfer files. So what I could do before is I could play Symphony of the Night on my PlayStation Portable, right?
Yeah.
And then I could, or my Vita, one of them.
Yeah.
And then I could plug it into my PS3 with a micro USB cable, and I could transfer it to my PS3. And I could transfer my save file onto my PS3, kind of like a Switch.
Oh!
So I could play it, and then if I had to go, I just upload it real quick to my PSP, take my PSP. It's a Switch with extra steps. That is no longer available.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Anytime they do an update that takes away
it's a down features,
that is a downgrade. That is not an upgrade. That's a downgrade.
It is. But it's really weird that they
should have went back and numbered. What's that?
I said it's really weird that they had a firmware update for PS5, 4, 3, and Vita.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it just seems like it's related to all of them. And
it's related to Spartacus more than likely. They want to get rid of... I think they want to get rid of every way that you have of playing these games that they can still control.
That actually makes a lot of sense that they would do that, too. Like, they would start taking away all this stuff. They're like... All right, we're going to lock out as much of the PS3 and the Vita as we can so that people sign up for Spartacus because we don't want them playing their old games on the new system.
And I just thought of this, but this is what is so interesting about video games as an art, is the company that made Oddworld has now become the corporation from Oddworld.
Yeah.
Because there's a scene where they're like, Abe, come with us. We're bathing in what they give us. And it's like the juice and whatnot. It's like, but they took the juice away from you in the first place. So,
yeah.
Oh, man. Like,
so true.
And that's a Sony game.
Yep. Yep. Straight up, man. Yeah, that's exactly what they did, dude. I mean, it's all business.
It is convenient having it all on one console. I'm going to try to get Spartacus.
I'm gonna play on the Spartacus.
If it has good games, if it's, because I have Game Pass. I bought Game Pass.
Yeah.
And I haven't used it.
Yeah, neither have I.
To play.
Well, I mean,
there's lots to play.
No, there's lots to play. I'm just playing other things.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
I have a Switch. I don't need Game Pass.
Yeah. Well, I have a video game store, and like, I have every game that I could ever need. Right? Like, it's already right here.
Pretty much.
And you could pretty much borrow any game that's in here too.
Yeah.
So like, it's. Why would either one of us really need a subscription service other than the convenience factor of, I want to play Sly Cooper.
I want to play it now.
I want to play it right now.
My store doesn't have it.
Yeah, or the store doesn't have it, or I don't want to bust out my PS2 and grab my physical copy.
Right.
I think there's a convenience factor to it.
Definitely.
So it's the type of thing that you turn on, you flick it on for a month if you want to play a game on it, and then you flick it off.
Yeah.
You just don't have it for a year. It just doesn't make sense for a year.
I can play
games are going to come out
too for like $15.
Yeah.
If I beat it in a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. That's a lot cheaper than what it sells for.
Yeah, or Halo Infinite, or like freaking the Yakuza series, or whatever. There's a bunch of good games on Game Pass. No doubt about it. I love Game Pass. I love the idea of Game Pass and Spartacus, but like, I don't see myself using it like that much.
Yeah.
Because there's always a new game that comes out that's not on it, or So I like that it's there. and I will use it, just not every single month.
Right.
Is that fair?
Yeah, I think so.
Makes sense? Okay, cool.
That's probably what will happen with Spartacus, unless they have PSP games, because that is like the pick up and play pinnacle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that would be cool if Spartacus was on a PSP or PS Vita, because then it would really be a pick up and play. Yeah. But obviously, that's
another thing
not
too.
happen.
Is like it sounds silly, but like if there's anything we've learned about the human race, it's that we will pay for convenience.
Yes.
So no wonder companies are doing this.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, subscription services are like a way of life these days.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's like, congratulations on your newborn baby. Do you want to take? Are you a subscriber?
Yeah, are you a subscriber to St. Alphonsus monthly?
Because if not, we're gonna have to hold them until you can pay off what you owe.
Yeah, pretty soon that'll be what we're like. Oh damn!
It's not like you're about to have a baby.
Last.
You're about
like
to have
knock on the door. We're here for your baby.
I know. You didn't renew it.
You didn't renew your subscription.
Kid's just like, Mom!
They're taking
I forgot you canceled that last card. No, you're about to have a baby. It's like, push, and then it's like, please watch this ad.
Yeah. They put the tablet in front of you. You're on the free version.
It's a Plan B commercial.
Yeah, you're on the free version of Doctor. of baby delivery room.
The free version of Doctor. You're just having a surgery, and it's just like, and then it's like, why'd you wake me up? I'm in so much pain! And then it's just like, dialysis. I had it, but I don't anymore.
Because of sporadica.
Oh yeah, it's like
sporadica may cause death, cancer, and all sorts of other crazy.
And the abundance of hell roaming the earth.
And possible death.
And definite death also.
More likely, yeah, definite death.
And hair loss.
What were we talking about?
Subscription service.
Oh yeah, subscription services. Yeah, they suck. Anyways, moving on. We had a Nintendo Indie Showcase, and yeah, that was pretty cool.
Indie games.
Yeah, indie games on Nintendo Switch is just like a match made in heaven. So glad that they do these. And there was a bunch of games announced. Not every single one of them we cared about. So
I didn't care about most of them.
We didn't care about a ton of them, but we curated a list of about 6 of the games that we were pretty interested in. And if you guys want to go and see like the rest of them, you're more than welcome to go and watch that whole indie showcase.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
These are the ones that interested us.
We give you permission.
So the first game that we wanted to talk about is Ooblets, and this game is like a game that I will probably never play, but it's just so warm and just like it's cute. It's almost got like a Pokemon thing going on because you're like collecting these little creatures. You're like doing Animal Crossing.
Get this for Cora. She'd probably love this.
Oh, dude, this is like Animal Crossing like fans like dream right here. Yeah. I'm sure Animal Crossing is probably like no, dude. This looks better than Animal Crossing.
This definitely looks like there's more to do. I don't know if it's as involved as like Animal Crossing is pretty involved.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of depth to it.
Yeah.
This looks like there's a lot to do. I think Animal Crossing is a master of what it is, and then this is going to be a jack of all trades, master of none.
Dude, freaking like Animal Crossing, like I don't know what you're seeing, but like it's just like go over here, chop down this tree, over here, dig this hole, go over here, fish, and then rinse and repeat. Do that again and again and again, and then pay. What's his name? Tom Nook.
Tom Nook, yeah.
Go pay Tom Nook a fortune.
The Godfathers.
The Godfather of the Christ.
Anytime Cora would play and Tom Nook came on the screen,
come to me.
I do the voice.
You do the voice.
I lend you 50,000 bells, and what do you repay me with? A lousy fish. You come to me on the day of my I guess we're not related, but we look the exact same wedding.
And you asked me for a favor.
I can't believe you do this to me.
I can't believe you do this to me.
I'm a raccoon.
So, this game looks a lot more than that. I don't know. I don't know. Kate, my wife, was sort of into it when it came out, but she's not a gamer.
I think it looks cute and fun. I do prefer something a little more involved, and I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, definitely. You know, I
like cozy games, but I like cozy games like Donut County. You know? Have you played Donut County?
No.
You start as this little hole, and you suck up like a cup. And then you get a little bit bigger.
And
then you control this hole, and so you find things that you can like suck in the hole.
Oh, okay.
And it gets bigger.
Oh yeah.
And eventually you're like sucking like houses.
Oh yeah.
And then every level you go down, and it's everything you've like sucked up, and there are people down there, so you get to have a little conversation of like, I didn't know that the hole would do this, but I can't stop it. So what do you want me to do? And it's like, I don't know, figure out a way to stop it. So then you're kind of figuring out like, if people in the hole need water, you need to like suck some water down there for them.
Oh yeah,
it's really fun. If you guys haven't played Donut County, go play it.
Dude, yeah, that is a future wake up call game right there.
It's not, because it has a big following. So I was thinking about it, but it has a big following.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't slept on. It got rave reviews.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe not a future wake up call. Check it out.
But go play it, yeah, if you haven't heard of it.
Definitely go check it out. All right, next game is Electkid.
Electkid. Picasso.
I think it's Electkid. I think that's what it was called.
Or Electhead.
Electhead, yeah.
Electhead, yeah, like electric. But
yeah, Electric Head. Yeah, it's got kind of like a Mega Man sort of vibe going on, but it's a puzzle game. It's a 2D puzzle platformer. It has like obviously like an NES sort of aesthetic to it. Mm-hmm. Super fun. Also, this one kind of reminds me of the Sega game. It's called James Pond. This one reminds me of James Pond a little bit. The way that you can move your head, manipulate like higher platforms and stuff with it. Kind of cool, but it's very unique. It's its own thing. I'm not like seeing a ton of other games with it, so kind of a fun one. If this one comes out at $10, I feel like grab it. You know,
I grab this at 20, maybe.
You would get this at 20.
Depends on how involved the puzzling looks really good.
It does. It looks really good.
It's obviously based on conductivity.
Yeah.
And there's certain types of platforms that you can activate to. I don't know. It looks like depending on how many levels are in this, I'd pick this up for like 20.
Yeah, it's Electhead.
Electhead. Well, it's Electhead because the C is yellow.
I'd be $20 max on this, but still looks really cool. Definitely excited for that one. And the next game is Soundfall. This is a fast-paced, rhythm-based platformer, and I think it's more of a hack and slash. There's not very much platforming going on here, but
slash maybe.
Yeah.
I like the artwork. That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So that's another thing that I really liked was it seems like these cutscenes are all going to be animated, and I'm a bit of a sucker for animated cutscenes.
I kind of wish the whole game looked like that because, like, and I don't want to be mean to the developers. I know they probably spent a lot of time on this game.
Yeah.
But it looks really like bland.
I think it looks like Splatoon.
It's got a lot of like the style of it to me actually looks like Crash Bandicoot 4. Like straight up the color grading, the roundness of all the objects, like it looks like Crash Bandicoot 4. And then it's so jarring to switch to that animation style too. But it might be a good game.
Yeah, I think this one obviously we probably need to wait on it until it comes out, but I don't know. What I'm seeing, I'm kind of liking. I personally see a lot of character here, and I see a lot of color. It doesn't look too bland to me. But, hey, differing opinion, but this is one that...
bland. I don't know what word I meant. I just meant like
the same thing.
Distinctive about the art style.
It hasn't separated itself from other things.
Like the main
character...
Whereas
the animation would.
The main character, I think half the time I'd have to reset my eyes and go, okay, who am I controlling?
Who is who?
What is going on? Because
it's all zoomed out and
look
stuff.
at it, like it looks like a mess to me.
Yeah, it is.
I like way cleaner games.
Yeah, it'd be hard to tell like where's my guy at if you're playing 4-player on the same screen. So maybe they'll figure that out. Maybe there will be some sort of maybe they use some HD rumble action to make I don't know. I'm thinking way out of the box now, but. Maybe it'll be good. I don't know.
It might be. I think it could be.
You never know. It's a trailer.
It is.
Like, how are you supposed to tell if the game is good off a trailer? It's about getting you hyped up.
I just be a prick and do it.
Yeah.
That's how.
Next game.
Looks pretty cool. This is Gumbrella, right?
This is Gumbrella. This is another kind of indie side-scrolling platformer Metroidvania. No, kind of like more
just
like
a side scroller.
Yeah, just more like an action side scroller with gunplay.
Yep.
pretty good sound, good music. It's definitely more of the same. I feel like this has been done a lot, and you know, these are probably really good games, but they fly under the radar because they look the same.
Boss battles.
Yeah, that is a really cool boss battle too. That looks pretty freaking sick.
The gameplay itself looks fun. It's you know, it's, I can't say it's anything
I love
crazy new.
I love the art, you know.
That's the thing, is you always, in these games, it's really easy to tell who you are.
Yeah.
The way the camera's positioned, the art style. I mean,
yeah, there's no way you'd miss your guy.
Exactly. He's right there. He's got a little spotlight and everything.
Yep. He's like bebopping around. His like hat's like jumping as he's running.
Oh, no, yeah. It's an action platformer. It looks really fun. It's a side scroller.
Yeah.
I'll probably play this.
Yeah. There's not much else to say about it.
Yeah.
It's a game. It's a game that looks pretty cool.
It's one of them.
It's one. Next game is Silt.
Yes.
This one's really cool, especially when I heard the developers like hand drew this whole thing.
Yeah,
this whole thing is hand drawn.
It's definitely digitally hand drawn.
No. Like hand drawn and then transferred to digital. Like this is like straight up freaking Cuphead status. Like this is like hand drawn image for
Limbo
image.
Meets that one game where you meets Abzu.
Yeah, sure.
Cuphead meets Limbo meets Abzu.
Sure. Awesome.
I just like the dark aesthetic of this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, Limbo is the big inspiration for the color scheme.
Oh, for sure.
Limbo was the first game that looked like this, at least that I know of.
Yeah. No, this is awesome.
And since then, side-scrolling horror has never been the same.
Yeah. I mean, Silt is a pretty cool looking game. This one is definitely on my radar.
What a cool sounding name.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. Absolutely. All right, now last game that we were able to get videos for is Cult of the Lamb, and I actually didn't see any of this, so...
Okay, so this is your first time seeing it?
Yeah, this is my first time seeing it, because I didn't finish the Indie Showcase, because, well, 8bitplus happened.
Well, a power outage happened.
And a power outage, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Didn't have a chance, but cool. Looks like... What is this?
So it's like Binding of Isaac in the gameplay wise. It's a larger scale Binding of Isaac, and then when you're at home, it's like a camp management thing.
Oh!
And you have to appease the dark gods. You have to maintain the leader of your cult. And so occasionally, you know, if you hear rumors that someone's trying to overthrow you, you might gotta sacrifice him.
They might have to sacrifice him to Moloch.
So it's straight up like Animal Crossing style, as far as like you've got a city builder, a little town builder.
But your town is like a cultish?
Your town is absolutely a cult. Like they all wear red robes.
Oh my god!
And it's got this cute aesthetic.
It's like
there's
cute.
farming in it. I'm excited for this game.
Oh
I think
god.
I'll probably do the Binding of Isaac parts, and I'll have Cora do the city management, because I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah. But you know what this reminds me of too, when you explain that, is Moonlighter. Have you ever seen
Yeah, it does kind of remind me of Moonlighter. With the more interesting, to me, it grabs me.
Yeah.
Moonlighter.
Yeah. I actually am kind of drawn to Moonlighter. I need to play it. I haven't played it yet, but I know about it.
Right.
And I feel like it would be something I would really enjoy. Cause you like go and loot, and then you like set out your little shop, like a little 8bitplus. Here's my, you walked in and like I went dungeon crawling last night. I got this big ass sword. Would you like to buy my big ass sword? Yeah. It's marked way the hell up.
Big ass sword, big ass market.
Yeah. I don't know. When I see it, I'm like, man, that's a game that I probably will never play, but I really want to.
A guy who runs a store for a living wants to go home and play a game where he runs a store for a living.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird, huh?
Shocker.
Whoa. Well, if I can't play games, maybe I can like play a game that's about owning a shop. No, I can't.
I get to see you going home and owning a crypto store where you just sit there and greet customers. Oh, silent hand!
Right. Oh man, I just absolutely just stopped that thought.
Absolutely.
Right in its tracks.
Oh, dude.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just like look. So this is my new wallpaper on my laptop now.
And guys, if you don't know what this is a Silent Hill leaked image, right?
Yes, it was leaked by Dark Golem or
Dust
Golem, somebody. Yeah, we have it over here.
Yeah, what was his name? I didn't get to print this out.
Dust Golem.
Dust Golem. Thank you, Dust Golem.
Images. I think there were 4 images actually that were leaked. And the thing is, no one really would have believed it. Until Konami took it down in like 15 minutes.
So you know there's some
working on
validity.
something.
Yeah, when it gets taken down right away, that is a telltale sign that there's some validity behind what they're doing there.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm excited for the story on
like
this
the Mario leaks.
Yeah.
Taken down right away. Copyright like strike. So, well, yeah. Because your hair's all over the place.
Well, that's why I'm taking a week vacation, so I can go get it cut.
Go get it cut, cool.
I'm gonna get there tomorrow, and they'll probably be done on Saturday.
Yeah, good. Perfect.
Yeah.
No, so every Silent Hill game has some kind of tie to emotional, I hate because there's a meme that's emotional damage, but
yeah,
has a tie to emotional damage or abuse or mental issues.
Yeah.
This one is looking.
It's a psychological
to be
horror.
Very good.
Yeah.
Like all these post-it notes everywhere. I wonder if we're going to deal with dementia, which I'm excited for a story about dementia because it hits me personally. Runs in my family. I've lost a couple people to it. And it sounds kind of messed up, but...
You're like, I'm so excited.
I want something
so many deaths in my family.
I want something to hit me in a place where I feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
Because a lot of horror I feel desensitized to. So I'm excited to have a little attack in there. There's also something there that, if this button doesn't work, I apologize, but it says he is not the Messiah.
Yeah.
And it says a little more about like a Bible verse of some kind. So I don't know what this one's gonna be about, but it's shaping up to be very dark. And just messed up, and that's what we need in horror.
Yeah. I mean, that's
PlayStation.
That's the whole
I swear
point of
God,
horror.
if you censor this, I'm gonna go to your HQ and I'm going to just. I'm gonna leave a really mean note.
Yeah, we're
on
gonna
the door.
strongly worded letter.
Strongly worded letter.
What was that developer?
To your parents.
What was that developer that like you wrote an email to and they did a hot fix the next day?
Oh, Rainbow Studios?
Yeah.
THQ Nordic.
It's gonna be Rainbow Studios all over again.
Their new motorcycle
Chris is
game.
bringing the heat.
I'm bringing the heat.
No, I don't think they're gonna censor this one.
It's Silent Hill.
Yeah.
They
better not.
I don't know, because like all that happened in Martha is Dead is someone's face got cut off.
It's pretty grotesque. I think they just...
Yeah, but just don't play it.
I think it just came out of left field for Sony. I don't think they're gonna do that anymore.
They better not.
I mean, like...
It's like that, when you start messing with the level of effed up my horror can be...
Yeah...
I'm done. Like, I will straight up, if that's what Sony's gonna do, I'm an Xbox fan now.
Yeah, I'm bummed out because
I don't care.
I bought the Martha is Dead Collector's Edition.
For the PS5?
Yeah.
Well, depending on how much it's worth when it shows up, maybe I can just give you what you paid for it.
I
love horror.
I mean, I feel like the
maybe that version isn't patched.
No, they delayed it because it was patched. God, and they just swept it under the rug. They didn't change anything, did they? There's gotta be an option.
They just skip over it.
There's gotta be an option or something where you can...
I hope so.
Yeah. We need to look back into that Martha's Dead thing, because like nothing really happened. They just kind of like said that it's censored, and then they swept it under the rug, and then we didn't hear anything else about it. So maybe it's just censored. Maybe we need to play it on Xbox. Probably need to play it on Xbox.
I mean, I got
Let's forget
Xbox.
that PlayStation version.
What made me buy a Series S was the fact that, like, if PlayStation does start censoring games, I don't want to play that version of the game.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I don't want to play the PlayStation version either.
That was a great business move, Xbox, getting PlayStation to censor games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, PlayStation takes another L.
Well done, Phil Spencer.
Good job.
That's
no,
him, right?
no. His name is Jack... Off.
We're both 12. What's up, buddy?
Oh.
His name is Jack Mehoff.
No, his name's Jack Offman.
Come on. Grow up.
Yeah, duh. No, Jack Ryan is his name. And he's an absolute crony. I'll say this 1,000 times. Yeah. Guy, like, he wears these, like, he wears the button-up shirt with, like, the last button's undone, and he's got no tie.
It's like when Izzy comes into the store all casual.
No, he's like super old. Like, you can totally tell this guy wakes up in the morning, he drinks his coffee, he reads his newspaper, and then he goes into his living room and he turns on his DVD player and watches a movie.
Hey,
like, he does not play video games. That guy does not game. He's not a gamer.
Well, first off, it's hard to find Jack Ryan because Tom Clancy has like many Jack Ryan movies. But if I type in Jack Ryan Xbox,
no, Jack Ryan PlayStation.
Oh,
Xbox is Phil Spencer. He's
that's
he's
what I was saying.
the CEO that
like,
everyone likes.
Yeah, well, he seems kind of chill.
Yeah, everyone likes Phil Spencer.
I'm sure he's got some dark secret.
Oh, I'm sure he does. Like, I'm sure he's not roses and butterflies, but he did turn Xbox around.
PlayStation. Who is this guy? Who is this man?
Maybe it isn't Jack Ryan.
We just get Jack Ryan.
Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan.
Jim Ryan.
Jim Ryan is his name. It's not Jack. He is a Jack, but it's Jim.
This guy?
Yes, that's Jim Ryan.
This guy.
That is the CEO of Sony of America. That guy.
That's the guy.
That's the guy that, like, you try to keep your children away from. Like, that's that guy.
Like, sure this isn't the guy that did that sketchy thing to that guy that wanted a PS5? We sure this isn't him?
It might have been him.
Might have been him.
Yeah, could have very well been him.
Oh, look at that. We've been sued for slander.
Oh, well.
The video's not even out yet.
Damn! Sony!
If you weren't that quick in making my games.
The PS5.
Oh, the PS5's on. Yep. They're listening.
Yep. Mike. There's a mic on it. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. All right, moving on. We got, that was the Nintendo Showcase. Oh,
no, Silent Hill. I wanted Silent Hill.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill, talk about censorship. Censorship, talk about Xbox, Jim Ryan.
Yeah, Jim Ryan.
That was
Welcome to the Rabbit Trail podcast.
Yeah.
But anyways, Silent Hill leaks. I think we got a Silent Hill in the works.
We have to.
That, like, this has got to be.
There's
something going on.
It's Konami's only IP that isn't in, like,
hell
right now. I mean, it is in hell. But it's not in hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually, like,
in hell.
But
it's not in hell.
But it's being made in hell. Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, super excited. If you guys are Silent Hill fans, it's time to get excited, man.
And if you're not, why?
Seriously.
Dude, that's like...
Seriously.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Stay here. Yeah.
Stream deck doesn't work.
Don't click away. All right, so with that...
He keeps trying to press the Steam Deck that's not working right now.
Yeah. With that being said, it is now time for... Limited Run News! This week, just like every other week, we have our Limited Run News. And the first game that we are going to be talking about is...
Xbox.
Not Xbox. This is a cat lateral damage.
Yeah, cat lateral.
This game looks so funny. Basically, like, you are a cat.
Yep.
And you wreck shit.
Yep.
That is
it.
Pretty much what you do. Your job is to wreck and destroy as many potted plants, dishes.
I haven't seen this commercial.
Well, it's so good.
They made their cat in the game. That's so cool.
So it's like it's all cutesy and stuff. And she's like, my name is Cuddles or whatever. Yeah. And then it's like, to pulverize the plants, like destroy everything, tear up curtains, like you just wreak hell. Dude, this looks so fun. We need to play this on stream.
It looks really fun.
I feel like this would be super fun to just like turn on and just play and make fun of for a while and just like pretend to be a kitty cat.
Yeah.
Look how menacing that cat looks. It's super cool looking, but
it looks
like
kind of cute.
No, it's very cute, but like, definitely look at those eyes, dude. So, cat lateral damage, the remastered edition. This one is a PS5, PS4, and Switch release. It's coming with a standard edition and a...
No, just a standard.
Just a standard edition.
But that's kind of the new stuff in the game.
is a complete progression redesign, which that was the main issue with the game, was it was just kind of aimless with no direction. So a complete progression redesign, more objects to topple and interact with, 20 plus new pet photos, bringing the total.
Oh, this is all the stuff that comes with the new physical, like the new remastered. Okay.
Brand new tasks to complete, persistent stat boosts and abilities, revamped cat models and animations, and overall improvements to UI, animations, and effects. So it really is a remaster.
Yeah, or cat lateral damage too. Like, that's almost what it feels like.
Depends on how close it is to the original game, because if you add a little bit of content, but your base game is the exact same,
yeah.
You're basically EA at that point. And
yeah,
no
that's
one
a good
wants
point.
to be EA.
Nobody wants. Don't be EA.
Don't.
What is their tiny little name? Firehouse? Fire hose. Don't be EA. Don't, like, when you become this giant conglomerate and you got this yearly release of Cat Lateral Damage
7.
Yeah, Cat Lateral Damage 2026.
Yep,
like,
that's what it would be.
Don't become EA, man. Just don't do it.
I see a soccer ball. That might be foreshadowing. We're scared for you, Fire.
FIFA. Yeah, we're
no game
very,
interests me less than FIFA.
I think that is the least interesting game ever.
But this one is interesting.
Yeah.
This is Aqua.
It's Astro
Aqua Kitty.
Kitty Possum Collection.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more going on with this one. It's a shmup. It's a shmup. Is it just a straight shmup?
I think
it seems like
switches off.
No,
it's a shmup.
You know what this game reminds me of? What was that NES game where you're like kind of floating around? Like
Abadox.
Yeah, this reminds me of Abadox a little bit.
Yeah, it reminds me of a more open Abadox.
Yeah,
Abadox, you have like half an inch to move.
Yeah. I mean,
if you touch the wall, you die.
For sure, but almost like a Metroidvania shmup. Is that fair?
I'd have to see the rest of the game, but yeah, probably.
I mean, it's not like it's going on. It's not on rails.
No.
So you're basically flying around this open map and shooting stuff.
Yeah.
Which is, pretty freaking cool. Art looks really awesome.
It does.
It's
character
unique.
Stands out, which is important for games like this.
Character definitely stands out, and it's looks very unique. The gameplay, pretty freaking cool looking game, man. Like, definitely one that piques my interest for sure. And this guy comes in a standard edition as well as a collector's edition. Standard is $34.99, and the collector's is going to only be a cool $54.99. And
doesn't come with much, just a sticker.
It doesn't come with much.
Stickers and a soundtrack.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, well that's why it's so cheap. So, hey, pretty cool. You get a few stickers, you get a soundtrack if you want to pay the extra $20. Or you can just pay the base price of $34.99 and get a freaking dope game. So, really cool and really excited for it. If I can see what is on my OBS. All right, next game is Boy and His Blob. Here we go again. Another Boy and His Blob. But this one is a little bit cooler, I guess. This is the Wii game, and we all know that nobody's playing Wii these days. So, it got a little port to a little console that we like to play pretty often, which is the Nintendo Switch. So we get a little bit of a chance to experience this game if you didn't really like the Wii. If you did like the Wii, I'm sorry. But yeah, if you didn't like the Wii, or if you didn't really have one back in the day, this is a way that you can kind of play it. A Boy and His Blob is A Boy and His Blob, man. Like, the game is pretty much the same as the old ones, but this one has pretty cool animation. I like that, we have like full-on animated cutscenes. It kind of looks like, like a cartoon of some sort from back in the day.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, like a Saturday morning cartoon sort of thing. Boy and His Blob. I'm sure that there's some character development with the Blob. I'm sure the Blob is very deep. I'm sure it has some very deep character development and story arc. But yeah, looks pretty fun, and we're getting a physical edition, which is pretty great. We're gonna get PS4 and Switch version. This one's gonna come in a standard standard edition at $34.99 and a collector's edition at $64.99. And what comes with the collector's edition, Jack?
Well, a physical copy of Boy and His Blob, Boy and His Blob soundtrack, an 18-inch by 24-inch reversible poster, and a dust sleeve, Sly.
Dude, I was gonna say that is a really not Bentley.
Bentley, yeah, Bentley.
That is Bentley.
Yeah,
yeah.
my name's Bentley.
Yeah, Bentley and
Murray.
Murray, dude. Oh my god, I want to play Sly Cooper.
Of course you want to play Sly Cooper.
This game makes me want to play Sly Cooper.
This game makes me want to play any other game that isn't.
Oh,
no, I'm mean.
It's not that.
I'm being mean because I'm sick of the Boy and His Blob.
Yeah.
Limited run. This is like your 5th Boy and His Blob. Are you okay?
They must have some sort of like
a Boy and His Contract.
Yeah, they must have some sort of deal going on with Way Forward, I think. So it is what it is. It's another Boy and His Blob game, but it's not the NES Boy and His Blob. It's the newer one. It's a game that kind of flew on under the radar. It's not in every NES collector's shelf as filler. So I don't know. I have a little bit more of an affinity towards this.
I think I know why they're doing a Boy and His Blob.
Why?
In the beginning, they were like, wait forward, can we please do Shantae?
Yeah.
Please do Shantae. And they're like, yes, but I'll tell you one thing. You also have to do a Boy and His Blob later on.
People do not appreciate this game, man. It's called a Boy and His Blob. And the guys over at Limited Run were like, a Boy and His what?
A Boy and His Blob.
What it... What?
A Boy and His...
A Boy and His Blob.
What is that?
It's a Boy and His Blob and he likes beans!
If you want Shantae, you gotta do a Boy and His Blob.
It's as simple as that.
So simple. So, yeah, I mean...
Anyways, guys, we're excited.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool. I'm really excited for the freaking cat lateral damage.
That looks fun.
Astro Aqua Kitty looks really cool too, but cat lateral damage. There are more, but they aren't
good.
They aren't numbered release and they're not good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another anime
there was
one.
Seagull Demon or Edgel Demon or I don't.
Yeah, Legion anime RPG generic turd.
More like Legion that shit behind.
Yeah. Seriously. Yeah. I was trying to not say anything, but I guess full transparency. There was another game.
Yep. What interests us?
What interests us?
In the world of gaming each and every week.
Even when it's limited run,
you're not safe.
You're not safe from our...
You're getting curated as well.
You're getting put off to the side if your stuff is crap.
Just know that if there is one of those anime RPGs in there, it's because there were only 2 games.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you see it, it's because we had very few options. Mm-hmm. And this week we had a ton of options, so... Anime RPG, out. Boy and Its Blob, in. Reluctantly.
Better than anime RPG.
Yeah, definitely. Anything's better than anime RPG.
Anime RPG 57 was pretty good.
Oh, dude, but what about Anime RPG 43?
I wasn't a big fan of 43. But it did set up the events for 48, which led into 62, because of course they release in semi-quadrant canonical Fippolopus list.
Order.
So you gotta play in chronological order. It's 51, 7, 19, 28, 65... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 105. And then, I don't know how to read the one Roman numeral 1, but it's one of those. That's the ending.
Yep, and they just...
Before they remastered all of them.
Yep. And then they did a spin-off, spin-off series.
Yep.
That was a pretty cool
Anime
adventure.
Volleyball Titties the Game. That was pretty good. That's just Dead or Alive Volleyball.
Yep, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball somehow ties it all together.
Some kid out there grew up with like Dead or Alive Volleyball and they think that's the only kind of volleyball is like bouncing around and whatnot. So when Wii Sports had volleyball, they were like, where are the titties? Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive. Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Yeah.
A game that I've played a little bit more than I'd like to admit of. 12-year-old Luke.
He was
had a lot of long, soapy showers.
That's disgusting. That's gonna do it for us, guys. If you found any entertainment in this, I couldn't do that with a straight face. Oh
my god!
Are there any more stories?
I think that's it, guys. I think we're done. All right. There was the Janky Prop Podcast of the week. Hopefully, you guys got some enjoyment out of it. If
was
you
actually
did,
more like a.
For sure. But hey, it was still pretty fun. Yeah.
Made it happen.
There was lots of extreme beach volleyball memories. If you guys got value out of this video, do us a favor by hitting that like button, as well as subscribing with bell notifications turned on, so you can catch us every time we post a new podcast. And let us know in the comment section down below. I don't have a paper to throw. What you guys thought about the limited run games that are coming out. Also, the Silent Hill and the Xbox patents, and I can't remember the rest. Let us know in the comment section down below. And with that being said,
you gotta throw it again. You always throw it multiple times.
Oh, okay, that's enough. Yeah, we're good. All right, with that being said, Luke
and Chris
signing out, and we'll see you in the next one. God bless.
Goodbye.
Later.